Hello guys, this is John and I decided to make this video in order to answer a question I have been asked by some MacBook Air M1 and M2 owners. They ask me, can I use my regular mobile phone charger or power bank to charge the laptop, the MacBook Air M1 and M2? Will it cause any problems? What if I use a power bank that is designed just for mobile phones? Okay, guys, let me give you the short answer and then explain further. The short answer is that no problems will be caused to the MacBook Air and most probably will start charging, or at least it will just keep its current battery level even if you connect a small uh, mobile phone charger. If the charger is able to give at least 5 watts, nowadays all chargers are, it will give some power to the laptop, unless you are doing some hard work like video editing or gaming. So you can just go on and connect the charger, no problems at all. Now the detailed explanation. The charger that comes with MacBook Air is 30 watts. It gives 20 volts at 1.5 amperes. Regular mobile phone chargers and power banks give 5 volts up to 12 volts at 1 up to 1.5 amperes. You can read the voltage and amperage indicated on their label and do the math. Multiply the volts with the amperes to get the watts. For example, 5 volts and 2 amperes equal 10 watts. So most mobile phone chargers and power banks give 5 watts up to 18 watts. The voltage is lower than the one coming from the official MacBook Air charger. It is lower or even much lower than 20 volts. But what matters most are the watts. MacBook Air M1 and M2 internal circuits are able to convert these watts to the required voltage and amperage to begin charging. In other words, the MacBook Air will try the best it can to start charging, or at least keep its battery level stable, even if the charger gives only 5 volts. With 12 up to 18 watts, this is 12 volts multiplied with 1 up to 1.5 amperes, the MacBook Air will start charging, but at about the half speed compared to the stock Apple charger. But yes, it will charge. With less than 12 watts, it may or it may not charge, depending on what you do on the laptop. If you are just browsing the internet without downloading large files over Wi-Fi or without streaming videos, yes, it will charge, but very, very slowly. If you have the screen turned off or the laptop completely turned off, it will charge, even with a minimal mobile phone charger giving 5 watts, that is 5 volts and 1 amperes. 5 watts is the typical minimum every mobile phone charger is able to provide nowadays. With that said, let's do some practical tests. Stay with us. I'm ready to do our first check. Here is this tiny charger that, according to its label, provides 5 volts to amperes. It is 10 watts. You see how small it is. Let's plug it into the socket. I connect the USB cable. Oh, I did it with a first try. And here is the moment. The MacBook Air currently not charging. No cable connected. I connect this cable from the charger to the MacBook Air. It is just a tiny mobile phone charger. Okay, here we are. You see. You heard the sound, it started charging. The next step is to let's try another charger. It is the iPad charger, an old iPad charger that also, where is the label? It is 12 watts. Okay. Voltage is, I don't know if you can see on the camera, it is 5 volts, 5.2 volts. Let's go. Okay. No cable connected, not charging. I connect the cable. Come on. It started charging. The next step is this power bank. This power bank is able to give, it provides up to 12 volts, 1.5 amperes. It is up to 18 watts. So we now go to 18 watts. I take the cable from here. I connect it here. It never succeeds with the first try. And I connect the other end here. When it charges again. Okay, just a power bank is able to charge the MacBook, a mobile phone power bank. Now, I can also, for typical reasons, also try the official cable, the original cable, that is USB-C to USB-C. This power bank also has a USB-C port. I think the result will be the same. I have to look, else I can't put inserted. Okay. USB-C to USB-C cable. And again, it charges. Okay, that was all. I have finished all the tests and they were successful. If you need to add something, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.